back to Pilates with Bianca. I'm so excited. You have 2 more classes to go, so let's make the most of it. Roll out your mat and let's get started. So start in a cross-legged position. We want to roll the shoulders forwards and backwards. Today's class is trying to connect the mind to the body. And what I mean by that is I want you to really think about all the movements that you do and see if you can actually focus on even the muscles contracting. I want you to focus on the breath, so the inhale, let's reverse, and the exhale. And you're just trying to make a little bit more connection to the body. And then when you do this, when you start practicing like this, you actually get a really strong connection and you actually have a lot more awareness of your body. Let's bring the arm out and tilt the head a little bit. And I think that's so important to have that body-mind connection. It really has been part of the Pilates practice that I've really loved the most. Swap arms. You also learn to listen to your body. And you start doing things and exercising the way that your body needs. And let's lift that same arm up. And over. And do that one more time. So nice. And a little bit of a spinal twist, so let's twist to the back. So nice. And to the other side. Let's do that one more time. And relax. Bringing the arms up to the sides. And we're going to lengthen out one side, so go to your left and back to center. And then go to your right and back to center. And now lift up and interlace those fingers and lift up as much as you can. And amazing. Now again, go over to the side and back up. And to the other side and back up. Amazing. Sitting down on the sit bones with your knees bent, we're going to scoop the core and warm up that spine just that little bit more. And you're holding the back of the thigh this time because I do want this to be more of a warm up rather than a strengthening activity. So drawing on that core. So remember, you're really trying to think about what everything's doing. What's the breath doing? Are you breathing in through your nose or through your mouth? Like, really try to connect that. What's the rib cage doing? What's the belly button doing? What's the pelvic floor doing? So really start connecting to your body. It really will help your Pilates practice. On this last one, we're going to hold down, and if you can, we're going to release the arms. So stay down in this position here, and I really want you to focus on zipping up that core, drawing the belly in, breathe. I do want today to be a little bit more challenging, where we just push ourselves at that extra 10%, where we really do have to fire up that mind and go, you know what, I can do all things. And you might need to talk to yourself a little bit, but you're just going, yes, I am strong, I can do this, push through, I can do it. Hold. Hold, hold. I want you to go micro, lower. You might feel a bit shaky here, and that's okay. Stay for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up tall, well-deserved rest, but come straight down. So scoop. Release the arms, and you know it, we're going to pulse it down and up. But this time, go really quite low as you can, with control, where you're able to do little pulses, scooping that core, drawing it all on. We are getting straight into it today. So good. And this time, I want you to bring the arms up. So we scoop up, we scoop down, we scoop up, we scoop down. Keep going, maybe go a little bit lower each time. Good. We've got 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way down. Placing the hands down on the mat, we're going to actually lift our legs straight up towards the sky. You have an imprinted spine, and I want to focus on that lower bit of the core, lifting the hips off the mat. Okay, little leg lifts, let's go. We lift up towards the sky and down. Now the temptation here is to really push through those hands that are on the mat, but they're just there to balance you and keep you supported. However, it is your lower T-zone, your lower core, that is lifting. Now what I want you to focus on is lifting up towards the sky. So with straight legs, lift up towards the sky. Really poke a hole into the sky. On the way down, I now want you to focus on going quite slow and controlled. So you're not just falling into that movement. We lift and lower, relax through the shoulders. So there's 5 to go here. 4, try not to push through those hands. And 2, 1, stay with straight legs, point the toe, leg lowers, we go down, we come up and lift. Keep going, we go down, we come up and we lift. Are you pressing through the ground? Keep going. Of course, there's going to be a little bit of stability there, but you're relying on the core muscles to lift the hips off the mat. Now, you obviously don't have to go that low, but of course, it's our second last class, so give yourself a challenge for today. Let's do 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Tuck the rib cage all the way up, don't stop, and relax. Well done. Scissor kick with the legs. So sweep the arms by your side, reach those shoulders off the mat. We're going to scissor kick those legs. Let's go. We scissor kick, go. So point the toe, tuck the chin, looking at your belly button. Draw the belly in, flatten and scoop those lower core muscles, reach those hands, lift the shoulders further off the mat. Keep strong, keep strong, keep strong. Go higher with the shoulders. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Roll the hips, have that micro break if that feels good for you. Okay, let's imprint the spine, float the legs up to tabletop, squeeze the knees together. The palms are stacked one on top of the other. We're actually going to sweep through the knees. So we're going to open the knees, we sweep through the window, and then we curl back down with control. So still try and keep those knees away from you. They tend to creep forward. Let's do it together. So we open the knees, we sweep through the window, we close the knees, we curl down. Repeat. Good. So you're breathing out as you're sweeping through the window. Now, this can be easy if you keep drawing those knees towards you. So keep pushing those knees away, open through the window. You have an imprinted spine, so there's no gap in that lower back. Correct it if you need to. Nice. 5 to go. Really reach those shoulders off the mat. Check the knees are stacked and pushed away from your hips. And on our last one, we're going to hold up. So hold up here, hold up, see if you can reach it a little bit further. Hold up, hold up, hold for 5, 4, but stay up. 3, we're going to pulse it in 2, in 1, let's go. We pulse, 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 pulse. Keep going. 10, 9, reach further. We've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in for that well-deserved break. Hello, abs. Okay, coming into tabletop again. Place your hands down by your side. Tuck the chin, push those knees away. Let's extend the legs long and then come back in. Extend the left, come back in. Extend the right, come back in. I want you to check that lower back at all times is imprinted. Reach that leg and back in. Now remember, this is supposed to be about mind and body. So think about what muscles are contracting. And if you need to, place your hands on those muscles. It's your core muscles. And when you do that, those touch receptors actually will also fire up in the brain. So sometimes we find it easier when we hold the muscle. It actually does help to contract the muscle. So you're breathing out as you reach, in as you come back in. This time when we extend the leg, we're going to hold it out for 1 second. So we reach, hold, we bring it back in. We reach, we hold, back in. Let's go. 1, back in. We hold for 1, back in. Keep going. Tuck the rib cage in. And I want you to go lower with those legs where possible. Push those knees away. They keep creeping towards our chest. We don't want that. However, if you do feel it in your lower back, then of course you can bring those knees in a bit closer. 2 more, and then we're going to progress this exercise. Relax through the shoulders. Last one on each side. Good. Have the micro break if you need to. Otherwise, squeeze the knees together. Starting in tabletop, we're going to extend both legs and then come back to tabletop. Still holding the leg out for a second. 10. Relax the shoulders. Go lower if you can. We've got 8 to go. 7. Maybe go lower. 6. And 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hug the legs in, but it's only for that micro break. Let's go again. Lift the legs straight up this time. We're going to crisscross the legs all the way down. So we criss, cross, criss, cross, criss, cross, and then work your way back up. Good. So keep going. Draw the belly in. Relax through the shoulders. Try and go nice and low. However, you have to listen to your body. Is your lower back arching? If your lower back is arching, then you need to come up a little bit higher with those leg twists. Go. So you'll notice, and again we're playing it, if your lower back is arching, then the front of the core will actually switch off. So feel what that is doing. Okay, on this next one, we're actually going to go down at the 45 degrees and do the crisscross at that angle. Listen to your body. If your lower back starts to arch, you come up higher. Are you ready? Let's do it together. We reach out to the 45 degree and we stay here as we do the twist. Good. Keep going. Remember, this is not in the lower back. If it does, we need to stop or bring those legs up a bit higher. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hallelujah. And that is over. So good. Have a rest. Using the knees together, coming into our toe taps. So that we first curl the shoulders off the mat. We tuck the chin. We reach the arms. Let's go. We tap, tap, tap. Squeeze the knees together. Look at the belly button, draw the belly in. We're feeling this in the side obliques. Go. If you feel it in your neck, of course, you can place one hand behind and maybe just tap on one side for 10 and then tap on the other for 10. Drawing the belly in, lift higher with the shoulders if you can. Squeeze the knees together so you're not moving through the hips. You're only feeling it in the obliques, so it's like a little side crunch. Keep going, lift higher with the shoulders. You're so strong. Draw that belly in, flatten and scoop the core. Draw it in. Let's go for 5 on each side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and curl down with control. Nice. Placing the hands behind the head, elbows are open. Let's imprint the spine and float the legs up to tabletop. We're going to come into our abdominal curl up, hold, and then curl back down. We curl up using the six-pack muscles, and then curl back down. Push those knees away. Draw that belly in. Tuck the chin. Elbows are open. You can barely see them. We're resting the head into the palms. So the temptation here is every time we curl up, we want to bring those knees in. So push those knees away and curl up, but keep them pushed away. Using the six-pack muscles to lift the shoulders off the mat. Draw that belly in, flatten and scoop the core. 4 more before we progress. Elbows are open, tuck the chin, push those knees away. Sweep the arms by your legs and let's pulse it out. Let's go. Pulse, 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 pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're amazing. And roll on to your side. Straight into an inner thigh workout. So bend the top knee over and hold the leg. We're going to lift the bottom leg up and lower. And lift the bottom leg and lower. So extend the head fully so that you are rested. We do want a nice straight neck. Now I want you to lift that leg up super high and make sure you're controlling it all the way down as well. So you're not just letting it fall down. Breathe out to lift, in to lower. Breathe out to lift, in to lower. Feeling this in the inner thigh and your pelvic floor muscles. We still have our core all drawn in. We have our shoulders down and back. Let's lift higher with that leg. 4 to go here. 3 and 2 and 1 and lift and hold. So flex your feet, toes towards the face, heel towards the sky, lift higher. Lift higher. I want you to hold it. You are so strong. Just go. Push through that next little barrier. Go higher. 10, 9, 8, 7, higher. 6, 5, don't let it go. 4, 3, higher. 2, 1, now release. So good. But straight back in for circles. Let's lift it and circles. 8 each way. Really try to focus on getting that height of the circle, really lifting through that inner thigh. Lift higher. I want that to be the focus today. Go nice and high with that circle. And reverse, we've got 8, 7, higher, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Extend the leg and have that micro break. Rolling on to the other side, and let's do the inner thigh on this side. So extend the arm, rest the head onto the shoulder, the top leg comes across just so you're balanced. Just so you're balanced here on the mat, and let's lift and lower. So I want you to think about lifting from that inner thigh. Of course, the heel is going to be lifted, so point the toes towards your face. It just feels like you elongate that leg a little bit more. So we breathe out to lift into lower. And I want you to fight that resistance on the way down. So go nice and slow, nice and controlled. Lift up higher, as high as you possibly can. Breathe out to lift, into lower. Breathe out to lift, into lower. Can you go higher with that leg? Can you be nice and controlled on the way down? Think about where you're feeling this. What muscles are controlled? Draw the belly in. What muscles are you activating? Are you switching the core on? Do you have your shoulders down and back? Can you lift higher for the last 3? Go higher for 2. Go higher for 1, and let's lift and hold. Hold, hold, hold. I know you can go higher, so lift. Go higher. Keep fighting it. It's going to try and fall down, but you're going to lift it higher. Go again. Straight leg. Lift it higher for 10. 9. 8. Go higher. 7. 6. Higher. 5. 4. 3. Higher. 2. 1. And you're so strong and amazing. Straight into circles. Lift it up and we circle. Again, the goal here is to get to the height of the circle. Go. And reverse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release that top leg with control. Relax and enjoy your break. Rolling onto the front, we are going to rest our forehead onto the palms, point through the toes, so the right leg is going to bend and lift. We tap it down and extend. The left leg, it points the toe and lifts, down and extend. Keep alternating, so we lift, lower, extend. Bend the knee, lift, down and reach. When you extend the leg, I want you to think about reaching and the thigh still comes off the mat. So we bend the knee, we lift, we extend and down. Bend the knee, we lift, extend and down. Good. Point the toe, lift the thighs off the mat. Good. Let's do one more on each side. We bend the knee, lift, extend, lift and extend. Good. Now I want you to lift both legs off the mat. So we're lifting straight legs, we lift, and we're going to beat the heels together. So we beat, 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 beat. Still trying to, the goal is to get those thighs off the mat. So we lift, so we squeeze through the glutes and beat our heels together. See if you can lift a bit higher with those hips. So lift and beat, 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 lift higher with the glutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. I want you to draw back into the prayer stretch and have a well-deserved break. To finish class today, we're going to be doing the hinge. So to set up, we're going to start on our knees, drawing our glutes on, so switch through the glutes. The knees, the hips, and the shoulders stay in one line as we lift the arms up, palms facing each other. Like a falling tree, we go straight back, lengthen, and use the quads to come back up. Zip up the core, squeeze the glutes. We don't feel this in our lower back at all. Nice. See if you can lift the arms up. Play around with the arms. Maybe go out to the side with the arms. Lower with the legs. I want you to feel this in the front of the legs. We've got 5 more. I want you to go lower if you can. Squeeze the glutes. We don't feel this in the lower back. We've got 3 to go. 2, 1, and relax. 1 more class to go. Oh my goodness, you have come so far. You should be so proud. Stay strong. Please contact me in the Facebook community group. I'd absolutely love to hear from you. You are stronger than you think.